All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. Yarg! Sailing. Sailing on the Captain's Galleon. I love this. Had a chance to actually get it out of my mom's house. So hopefully this will be smoother sailings on our water. Whoa, whoa! Might have to take a quick port side there. See where the sails are sailing. If you are on Facebook, thank you for being here. My wonderful lady Barbara Bennett is here. Barbara, I put a link just to the web page. Okay. If you are having trouble when you're on Facebook and you can't go to the right where it says click for the viewership, do me a favor and see if this works. Go to the regular page, which is Captain Jack Rackham, the YouTube link. Then go over to where it says videos. Click on the videos tab. Once you go to the videos tab, then you should see one of the boxes should say live. In big red letters, should say live. Click on that, and you should be good to go. So again, thank you for those that are on Facebook. Again, I'm going to steer a course, hopefully, tonight for smoother sailing, because we've got a lot going on. Oh my God, I can actually see. I don't know why I could see, because I'm blind out of my one eye. Make sure. Oh my God, look at the ship's wheel. The ship's wheel. Oh my God, better get my ass on the... Get my handle on the ship's wheel. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. That was what is it? Man, I could have been messy. Got my hands on the ship's wheel in time. Again, thank you for everybody that's joining me here. Who do we got over here on YouTube? Vicky Orr, the elder, AJ Brahue, to me only, Raider Rev, because I don't want to get him in trouble. The elder, AJ Brahue, who I would never block. And we're going to talk about that in a second. Again, Vicky Orr. Who else is here? Raider Homer. Hello. Homer, I got your patch today. Please remind me I got to send you 10. Demon King, Jason Hunter is in the house. Raider Squid. Waiting for the season to start. We're going to talk about that as well. And Mike Sarah is on board. Good to see you there, shipmate. Sheila House Jones, otherwise known as Raiderette China, or Raider China. I'm pretty sure it's Raiderette China, but definitely China is in the house. Hollywood is in the house. G. Mike out of Misery is in the house as well. Mike Gutzler, half of the Gutzler crew is here. Becky Gutzler, there's the other one. So I got 2 crewmates here. Homer, I've had props. Have you had a ship's wheel? This is a real ship's wheel. I've had props for years. I wanted the right props. Who was the linebacker they signed? Your guess is as good as mine. I'll look. Hang on, G. Mike. It's all news to me. The reason why it's news to me is because got a lot going on. And normally I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. Normally I would know exactly, but I've had issues today, Mike. And the first issue I want to discuss is the fact that my Facebook was effed up this morning. I wake up and my phone is literally, oh my God, it is blowing up. with people that are concerned with my health because I was no longer on Facebook. My account was, disabled or whatever. And so something's going on. And when I got up and I hit my phone and all the things were disabled, it took me a little bit to try to get that squared away. As of now, it is temporarily fixed. Temporarily fixed. So we'll talk about hopefully getting it fixed where it's no more issue. But on the Galleon, we got one of those really cool Galleons where we have one of those. You know how on your steering wheel you have your tilt steering wheel? Well, we have a tilt ship's wheel here on the Galleon. Tilt wheel. Gonna tilt it all the way to the starboard side. I'm gonna put it on autopilot till the other crewmates can get it. Ship's quartermaster, take the wheel. Put those bastards to work. So there you go. Linebacker, news to me. Because I'm more concerned with my account here. I'm here. You can get a ship's wheel, then you'd just be copying me. Sharif Finch was the defensive end that played for the Titans. I talked about that yesterday. About a day late. Homer had conspiracy theories. According to Homer, you were in the back of a van on a boat halfway to Cuba. Shit's been happening for the friggin' salty bastard. It's possible. There is some stuff that's going on with haters. Why the hell is my shit messed up? There we go. I hate it when shit's fucked up like this. Gotta get my skull correct. In more ways than one. Is that better? It's good enough for tonight. It's upside down, fucker. There you go. That's better. Alright, I'm feeling it tonight. If you like what you see, give me a friggin' thumbs up. Arr. And thank you, Jason Dean, you had that. He's a tweener, defensive end, outside linebacker, special teams guy, has the record for most punt blocks in college football. Titan, might be a special teamer, could make the team, but then again, I've heard that Arden Key has been playing well. Will Compton signing with the Titans. Well, that's a shame because I liked Will Compton. Watching my kid's school orientation day 4. Barbara Bennett, thank you, honey. I am glad you are here. Again, if you're on Facebook, and you get the indication that I'm here, and the link doesn't work, then if you go to the regular Captain Jack page, hit videos, hit the one that says live. We're all here. G Mike is here. I'm glad we're all here. Because obviously lots going on. I started with the reaction with my Facebook being down and out. I would never unfriend Homer. I would never unfriend Steve Hawes. I would never block Raider China. I would never block AJ Brahue, the elder, my Raider Reverend. I wouldn't do that. So but I do appreciate everybody that was calling in to see if I was okay. That was from the heart. Thank you. Apparently, thank you for that. And if Mike Serra is correct, that's disheartening. Talking about Carl Nassib not impressing, and Arden Key is. Maybe Arden Key finally got it. We'll see. Yeah, that's what happened, Becky. So I just wanted to let folks know. Make sure you're over here on YouTube. I give people half an hour. And normally, like I said, I have my listing of things I want to go over. I'm not going to do that because you know what? There's lots to talk about. And yeah, you better watch what you say, Jason, when you call somebody light in the ass. Thank you, Barb. I love that Psycho Barbie Raider is here. Thank you. I'm glad for that. If that's the direct, that was worth the entire show tonight, making sure that Barbara was here, because hopefully we're hearing from Barbara in the comments, and we got lots to go on tonight. And yeah, Jason Dean was calling Key light in the ass. You know what we're talking about. And you know what? If he doesn't show up, then we're talking about Carl Nassib here. He's under contract. We can trade him. Somebody needs him. We'll trade him. This is the Gruden Mayock show. You don't show up, and you don't show up, you're out of here. And okay, well wait a second, Becky. Why don't you? Because it comes better from you. I want Becky Gutzler to call in tonight because we're going to talk about her new moniker. We had China come in here about 2 weeks ago, talking about meeting up with Raider Nation. Now Becky has always been a member of fans, but her character has now been solidified. Her persona, I like that better. Her persona is more solidified. So I'm not going to take that away from you, Becky. I want you to announce that. Sheila, a.k.a. China, came in here and talked about hers. Why don't you talk about yours? Not to put you on the spot or anything. Go in, you wench! We want to hear from you. So let's do this. Let me get to the right screen here. I got a lot of screens. I apologize. If you want to call in, you can do it in a couple different ways. Okay? If you're on Facebook, and I will say this, and by the way, let me put my earphones on so I can hear everybody. Check one. There you go. So I can hear. If you want to call in, call in via my number, 813-699-0834. If you want to call in via Facebook, and I tell you this on Facebook, you can Facebook Messenger me if we're there, but give it at least 10 to 15 seconds for the spinning wheel to catch up. I did not hang up on you. It takes that long sometimes. It also takes that long sometimes when we're on the phone. Okay? So whatever source you used, 813-609-0834, or if you're using Facebook Messenger, give it a good 15 seconds, please. Turn the volume down in the back so we don't hear, the way corded phone. Hey, corded phones work. Vicky, I'm here. Can Vicky not see me? I guess Vicky can't see me. We have on the line Miss Becky Gutzler. So Becky, tell everybody about your
Hi.
new persona. How you doing, honey? Let me move this camera over a little bit. There we go.
I'm doing good.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So after years of trying to figure out this nickname, persona, moniker, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
I finally decided on Velvet Pirate.
Velvet Pirate! Let's hear it. Cheers. Hello. I'm going to sound like Ed McMahon. If you guys don't know who Ed McMahon is, you're definitely too young. Hello. Ed McMahon says it.
Oh, yeah, that was a hard one to choose, as you know.
Yeah. Hi, Raiderina. That's Hollywood's granddaughter. And that's a great moniker. If you haven't seen, now, if you guys haven't seen, Becky and I, we were that was the last game, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were there together, yeah.
Yeah, last game, and we were dressed up, and Becky has her garb, her uniform, her attire. It's not a fucking costume. It's not a costume. I'm just saying that. It's garb. It's an attire. It's a outlook. It's not a fucking costume. That's just something that gets me. But again,
I know.
Becky has hers, Velvet Pirate, and she has a wonderful velvet attire, her garb. It goes well. Now, I will say this. I liked the other one.
You know what?
I liked the other one.
Of the list I gave you,
Uh-huh.
2 names came down to being picked and no others. And it went right down gender lines.
Uh-huh. All the guys liked the one that I liked, and all the girls liked Velvet Pirate.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. What I would do is you can be the Velvet Pirate, and then that like a subtitle could be that name.
I could do that.
And there you go. Now I'm not going to say what it is. I'm still allowing you the opportunity to put that out at a later time. If you don't know what we're talking about, Becky had 2 finalists for her persona. And they said all of the guys liked the one that I liked, the name, and all the girls liked Velvet Pirate. I say you can be the Velvet Pirate blah, 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 with the second name behind it. I like that.
Is Asylum here tonight? Because he knows as well.
Asylum was here. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
I'm knocking in my ship's wheel here. Hey, Heidi. Heidi's
That's
here.
all right.
Hollywood's here. If I missed you, I apologize. And again, I said hi to Raiderina. I love little Raiderina. She's awesome. I don't see Asylum here yet. If he's here, I don't see her. See him, I should say. See, I got gals.
I was wondering there for a second.
I got gals on the mind. Okay, I'm not calling an Asylum a girl. I'm just saying I got gals on the mind.
Yeah, there's no mistake there.
And you know I'm not drunk, guys. I'm just naturally. I'm trying to be as happy as I can with the situation at hand, because no. See, Angela says, well, what is it? I'm going to let Becky decide when she wants to put that second line out. Okay? You don't have to do it tonight because we know you're a Velvet Pirate. Okay? What I would do, Becky, and this is just me, I would say at a later time, you put out Velvet Pirate, the subtitle, and put it together.
Okay, so you want me to combine them?
You could. Mike liked it as well. So, yeah, it is well, trust me, the guys are going to like the second name.
Yes, my husband did pick that one.
Yeah. Oh, he's the one that picked it? Well, no wonder he likes it.
It was when I stopped the voting, it was only a few people, it was 4-3.
Oh, come on, man. Well, since I got you on the line, Velvet Pirate, when are we going to see you this year for if and when for any events? If and when.
I don't even know. Given the way things are, I don't know. You won't see me in Vegas because I don't want to go there this year.
Okay, so you're gonna have to see the Velvet Pirate in local NorCal events. Is basically what she's saying. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
And China says hello to you. Says hello, Velvet Pirate.
Hello, China.
Ooh. This sound that's the way she said it, I gotta say it. It sounded kinky. It sounded kinky. It sounded like a
It was supposed to be
Skinamax.
funny.
It was a Skinamax thing. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey. But so no, we got that going on. But so we have Cycle Barbies in the house. We got Raider at China. We got Velvet Pirate. Heidi Stabbert. Now Heidi's name, I can't. Heidi has a name too. I don't remember what it is, but it's Heidi. Heidi has one as well. And of course, Angela. Let me make sure. Silky, sexy, sultry, sarcastic. Uh, oh my God, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, there's another S. She's got a lot of S. It's my list
Super
is over
duper.
here. No, not super duper. Oh, let me get this right. Okay. Silky, sexy, sassy, sultry, sarcastic, sensational, Santangela. And then of course we have her mom. Kinky, creepy. Jason Goff, hello, good to see you. Kinky, creepy.
That's her.
No, it's not kinky, creepy, but that's you. Maybe you can get. Maybe you can put the. You can get another gal that calls herself kinky, creepy. That's probably it.
Not I.
Not I. But okay, so we're gonna have to wait for yours now. I'm not putting you on the spot. Was there anything Raider related other than your name? I wanted to give you first shot. Raider related that you wanted to talk about, or sports related for that matter. Did I lose her?
Julie's already.
No.
No?
No. I'm here. I thought I lost you.
I'm here.
Okay.
Because I waited.
Okay. Well, no.
No, I really don't have much to say other than I wish there was a season this year that I could go to. You know, we're planning on going to Atlanta.
Right. And according to Jason Goff, no, come on, man. I didn't say. Then we have her mom, Mama Moon. Jesus Christ, motherfucker! All you people are like, damn. What's the word I'm looking for?
You did say we have her mother kinky something.
No. I didn't say her mom was kinky. Jesus.
Oh.
Her mom's
No,
not.
you changed in the middle of your sentence.
No, I did not say her mom was kinky. I love Mama Moon. If Mama Moon is kinky, it's news to me. That's all I'm going to say.
You kind of changed your thought in the middle of your sentence.
Now that's possible that I did. That is possible that I did, but I would never call Mama Moon kinky out loud.
I wouldn't think you.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Not out loud.
And Jason Goff said that if for those that were planning to go to New England, don't even bother. Because the governor of Massachusetts has stated that the Raider game for week 3 is off. So there you go. But, hey, super kinky. Oh, Jason, I love you, brother. But hey, Becky, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I wanted to give you the opportunity because I'm not going to do it for you because it's better coming from you. It's better.
Yeah, and I was going to give you the opportunity because I thought that was going to be fun.
No. It's more fun with us having a discourse about it. It is.
No problem.
It's us having a discourse. But like I said, keep in mind the subtitle. Keep in mind the subtitle.
Right.
I think it works well together. Velvet Pirate. I'm just saying.
You're going to have to text me exactly what you're thinking.
No, whatever the second name was that both Mike and I liked.
You'll remember.
I know what it dealt with. I just don't remember the exact name. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Because that you should never ever forget some of those. Let's put it that way. How's that?
True.
All right. Hey, Becky, thanks for calling in, honey. You take care.
Right,
and best to Mike as well.
Yep, thank you too.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
All right, good night. That was the Velvet Pirate with a subtitle, remaining to be seen. And I'm here because we can have fun. We can have fun. We don't just because that there isn't necessarily a lot of sports going on. okay, no fans in the stands. Basically, you can go to Massachusetts. You can go see the New England Booster Club, and I wholeheartedly suggest you do, because Jason Goff and that crew are excellent. Okay, excellent. I hope I didn't spoil it. I hope I didn't spoil. I mean, don't go. Apologize. What I meant was, if you're going to sit for the game, that ain't happening. Okay? What the fuck am I talking about? Wait, this. What the fuck are we talking about? There you go. It is the wrong show. This is, you don't know jack about sports. And tonight I don't know jack about, what is it? Going from one subject to the other. I don't know. If you want to go to see the New England Raider boosters, I wholeheartedly suggest you do. Okay? So again, I apologize if my intent, that wasn't my intent. It really wasn't my intent. See how Facebook has got me all fucked up today? This is what Facebook, and the fact that, and I'm gonna say it right now. And by the way, our line is open, 813-699-0834. Facebook Messenger, J Captain Jack Rackham. If you're a friend of mine, Skype, call me at Captain Jack Rackham. By the way, if we do have a Skype call tonight, we're moving on with Plan B. Coming to the game is not a good idea. Okay, if you are going to the game and you want to have fun in New England, get with Jason Goff. He's right here in the comments section. That is his name. That is his name on Facebook. I would never want to slight the New England Raider Booster Club, who, by the way, and I want to make sure, see, I have it here as well. I want to thank them, and I haven't had a chance. I had this for a while. Okay, what camera am I on? I'm on this one. Okay. Thanks to there it is. Thanks to the New England Raider Booster Club, Jason Goff, their president. I'll put it over my face. It's probably better to look at the patch than it is my face. Jason Goff and the New England Raider Booster Club, thank you for that as well. And I like this. And Asylum promised me a poker coin chip thingy. But this is cool. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I forgot the other camera doesn't work. Is this one even? Is it focusing? It's not focusing. It's my fault. It is a poker chip from the New England Raider Booster Club. And thank you, sir. And thank you, Jason. I got something for you as well. I got something for Jason. I just need to get it in the mail. Remind me. That is bad. That is a badass patch. That is a badass patch. The other side of the coin. Oh, I'm always all fucked up. Yeah, not always. Okay. Should I show it again? Oh yeah. There is another side of the poker chip. This is cool. See if you can see that. Las Vegas Raiders. I'm trying to. There you go. That's up and down. Hey, that's what she said. That's nice. You got the Las Vegas Raiders, and of course you got the club logo. First poker chip I have is from Jason Goff and the New England Raider Boosters. It is badass. So thank you, Jason. Get with me. I got to get you something as well. Poker, Homer, I owe you $10. That much as well. What else is going on? He did it again. Focus Captain. Barbara's here on YouTube. Yes, she is. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I know you're teasing. I like Jason Dean because I'll tell you what. There's no more of a fun person. Well, Homer comes to mind as well. The little tete-a-tete, the little back and forth, a little bit of mouth on my end and a little bit of mouth on their end. It's fun. It's fun. That's what good friends are for. which is why I would, like I said, Jason Dean reached out to me, Homer reached out to me, China reached out to me. When they saw that my Facebook was down, they were concerned. And that's really, and I can't say this enough. I can't say this enough how even though it was upsetting that Facebook was fucked up, that people were thought enough of me to make sure I was okay. That was you know, things to bring tears to the eyes. Okay, and I mean that. There's no overacting there. I love all the people that think of me. I really do. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. Please call in. This is getting too somber. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you want to talk to us, we got things to talk. I'm watching the Dodgers and the Giants right now. The Dodgers are winning 2-0. Now, I will say this because it is relative to what we are talking about. I want to read a statement from the Oakland Athletics, from at least one of their players, Marcus Semien. And I quote, and this is dated today: "The city that we play in has a long history of fighting for what is right. And that is what we're trying to do here. I feel like a lot of our fans will have our backs on this one," unquote. And he's right. He's right. Excuse me. It's because of the way the hard scrabble, blue collar city of Oakland is. I love you, so I love you too. That's right, Homer. We family. Made me feel better when I got home. That great. Vicky got her patches. I'm glad for that. Thor, fuck them both. I don't know who. Hey, fuck us all. Fucking A. Hey, fucking A. Hey, like my boy Jason. Jason says, "Hey, but I know I'm doing a fucking New York. It's kind of hard. I can do Packet Can to Harvard Yard. That's the best as I can do. I'm easier to do New York. Chris Donnet, thank you for coming in. Yarg! And Thor, who you talking about? I'm not even going there. I read a statement for the A's because the A's postponed their game. The Phillies postponed their game. A lot of teams postponed their game. Surprisingly, the Brewers, who started the movement in baseball, they did not postpone their game. I actually turned it on a little while ago just to make sure. No, they're playing. I don't know who they're playing. But, Dodgers and Giants. That's who Thor was saying. Fuck them both. Okay. That makes sense. But the Dodgers and Giants postponed their game yesterday, and Nick was talking about he has a bet on today's game. So I wanted to make sure that they're still playing. We did talk about the fact, and this is some of the other things that we were talking about here. Somebody give me a call. Fucking A, man. Give me a call. But we were talking about when Milwaukee postponed their game against Orlando, they didn't tell Orlando. Orlando went through the motions of getting ready, going to the game, was waiting on them, and then the word came out that Milwaukee postponed their game. And I agree. And Chris Donnet says that we're not going to see it happen in the NFL. That's debatable. That's debatable. Because and I said this, I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised, not a lot, but I'm more surprised the fact that hockey postponed. Because I mean, I know Wayne Simmons, who was a Flyer for many years. I think he was on the Devils the last time I checked. Great player. I love it. And I got a Simmons jersey. That's what I like. And we're going to talk about it as well. One of my favorite people is in here. Jason Dean, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you. Thank you for calling in.
What's going on, Captain Jack?
I'm good. I'm good. And I'm saying to you, and I'm saying it to Sheila, China, and this is, I quote, honey, I almost cried because I thought something had happened to you. Folks, thank you for thinking of me. If you don't hear from me, usually I would give it 72 hours, like the old thing, like what a missing persons. If you don't hear from me in like 72 hours, if you text me, if you call me, if Facebook does this stupid thing that they're doing, and I'll say it, it's about my name. It's about my name. Fuck Facebook.
If I don't hear from you in 72 hours, I'm on a plane.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you thinking enough of me, and I know you would be too. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, Captain. Come on now.
I will take, if somebody texts me or calls me, I will get back with them. Sometimes I'm busy, but I'm usually pretty spot on getting things back. I texted Homer, I texted Vanessa, I texted or I was about ready to text Sheila, aka China, but I had my video. That's why I said I want to get this video out, because I wanted to see what was wrong with the profile, and it went out, and that made me feel better that at least that was done. So according to Homer, and I did what Homer said, I gave a laundry list of things, of quote unquote proof of who Captain Jack is, of that I go by this name daily. It's not just a moniker. I go by this name. So hopefully they won't be stupid and say I have to take it down. But
they better not. They have no idea.
No.
They have no idea the hellfire and brimstone that will come down on them for making you get rid of Captain Jack. You are Captain Jack. Jesus Christ.
I hope that they think the same, because I do have, I'll be honest, I have a personal Facebook. I need to be on it more often, but I'm on the Captain Jack one 99% of the time. I need to go over to the Facebook of people that I've known in the Navy, in high school, in college, that I've known around here, but I'm not on it a lot. I'm not. I actually need to be on it more. So I have a personal Facebook, and fuck them as well. So that is, but I'm trying to think. But again, thank you, Shipman. I appreciate you checking up on me. Your thoughts though today. I know you want to talk about it.
I want to talk about Messi.
Yeah, let's talk about Lionel Messi.
Okay, for those of you guys out there, you have to know who Lionel Messi is. Greatest soccer player in the world.
Now.
You have to know who he is. Okay, he's been playing for Barcelona, which is a soccer team over there, for what, Captain, 15 years, since 2004? I think
at least
something
15.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, a long, long time. Well, now he wants out.
Mm-hmm.
So the fans over there are losing their minds, I think it's the manager, telling him to get out. We want him to resign because that's the problem. Messi has a problem with the manager, blah, blah, blah. They want him to resign. So the manager said he would resign if there be any chance of Messi coming back. And there's no chance of him coming back. He's been in contact with Neymar,
right,
who plays for PSG, which is Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain. I'll even say it with the French accent, man, because you know why? When I'm allowed to throw my French accent around, when I know how to say it, I sound really fucking good, don't I?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said it that way. I knew your French accent would get everybody paying attention.
There you go.
It's like a pheromone.
Okay, now I'll tell you what. Say it again in American, and I'll make it more eloquent.
The name of the team is Paris Saint-Germain.
Le soccer football team, Paris Saint-Germain.
Badass.
Not bad for
down my door.
Yeah, sound like it's some French guy you just want to shove a fucking roll in his mouth and say, "Shut up, you frog."
Maybe he's hungry.
Yeah, he is.
All right, Neymar has been in contact with him, trying to convince him to come play for PSG.
Mm-hmm.
So Messi is trying to get. Now here's a good one: trying to get Neymar to come to Man City.
Yeah.
Man City's sister team is the New York City Football Club.
Yeah.
So when he goes to Man City, that means he will be He will play a couple games, maybe an exhibition. Maybe he'll go to the team and play a couple games for the New York City Football Club. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure if Messi ever even played in the United States. Tell you the truth, like exhibition or anything, I'm not sure. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But if he comes to this New York team, if you want to see a great athlete, please go watch him play.
Yeah.
And if he goes for tickets now, because they're going to be sold out, believe me, Lionel Messi is one of the greatest athletes on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't watch soccer, I rarely watch it, but I know guys, and then I watch them. And Ronaldo's got the looks and all that, and the abs, and the muscles, and the mankini and shit that he's wearing. Messi is just pure athlete. He's not about the limelight or none of that. He's like the guy that sits in the back, but he's still the best in the world. Very humble character.
Right.
Very humble.
Yeah. Now Squid. I'm gonna while you're talking, Squid was saying could end up Man City. Hearing rumors about a deal include ownership rights and playing for the New York Football Club, which is what you were talking about. I'd like to see it, and I'm telling you folks this for folks that are young and don't know this. When the MLS first started in the United States, and they had the New York Cosmos. The Cosmos had Pele on their team.
Pele, yep.
Yeah, and they had Franz Beckenbauer, the German guy. It's like Beckenbauer or Beckenbauer, whatever. But he was like the number 2 football player in the world. They both played for the New York Cosmos, and this was like in the upswing of trying to get the American kids to play soccer. And a lot of the kids that are playing soccer now were introduced by their parents because of the MLS and the New York Cosmos and Pele and Franz Beckenbauer, whatever his fucking name was, some German name that's kind of hard to pronounce, but it was close, okay? And I love Pele. That's one of the reasons why when I got my my purple soccer shirt from the guy that was the manager of a local club here in high school, and their colors were purple, I said, great, man. Put number 10 on it and put Captain Jack on the back, to support a soccer team, because I love Pele. I do. I love Pele. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
I have a question for everybody out there, too, and you, too, Captain Jack.
Sure.
Now, Terrell Williams with this shoulder thing, the torn labrum.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, I know you can play through the pain. I know you can. But is he a tough guy? Is he going to be able to play the whole year through the pain? Now, granted, Brian Edwards is a beast in practice and all this stuff. I love it. I hope the kid flourishes. I really do. I need to get him on the field to see him on the field.
Right. Seeing
him in practice, I love it. I do. I love seeing Zay Jones. I love that he's been the one with Derek Carr the most. And Nelson Aguilar, he might have hit a fountain of youth. He might be drinking Henry Ruggs III's Donald Duck orange juice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Henry Ruggs III. Try the Donald Duck orange juice. It'll change your life, he said.
I've had Donald Duck orange juice. It's very, very thick. It's very thick.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like pure pulp.
Yeah, it is. And it's right down the street, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's from Lakeland.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think
you might be right.
I think it's from Lakeland because it was at least right down the street originally, but I think it's in Lakeland.
Yeah, Captain, who do you think we would be better off starting if something happens with Tyrell Williams? Do you think Aguilar, fountain of youth coming back? He hasn't been terrible. Zay Jones, who's back with our team,
right?
He's on point with Derek Carr, but you really don't know about him. Or the kid Brian Edwards, who's the next coming, next coming Des Bryant / Tyrell Owens.
I think that what we would see is I don't think we're going to see Edwards right away, and the reason why I say that is twofold. A, he had an injury last year. Even though he is fantastic right now, why push him into a position where you're worried about a rookie that is coming off an injury? Okay. when
Right.
you
Yeah,
when you also
exactly.
have when you have Zay Jones or Aguilar, whoever has the better rapport, and actually Zay Jones, from my knowledge, had the better rapport with Carr with all the things that he's been doing. So it's going to come down to who has the best rapport with Carr, and who Gruden trusts more with the playbook. Because the other thing is that Aguilar is has been a professional for a little bit longer, and
Yeah.
he's coming from a bigger program, at USC. So those credentials stock up. Zay loves Zay. I have his father on my phone. Actually, I need to talk to him to hopefully try to get him on to talk one of these days. Zay's coming out of with East Carolina. The Pirates, great
Yep.
program. But the thing is that
Chris Johnson.
yeah, well, yeah, there you go. But I think that it's going to come down to who has the better rapport and who has the better knowledge. And here's another thing: who can block? Because
Exactly.
whoever is the
Exactly.
best fundamental blocker, knows the playbook, has good rapport, they're going to play. They're going to play.
I think Gruden wants Aguilar because he can block and he's big, a little bit bigger than Zay Jones.
Yes, he
But
is.
I think Carr wants Zay Jones.
Yep.
So there might be a little. I don't think it'll be a rift. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll cause. It's not going to cause controversy. Jesus Christ, they're two number two receivers,
Right.
possibly three. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not really going to cause controversy.
Right.
Like Aguilar will be in there because I think Aguilar is going to get probably a few starts because he can block. But he does have hands. But Zay Jones is he's not as strong as a blocker. Maybe he got better. I hope he proves me wrong because I would like to see him out there on the field with Ruggs and with Hunter Renfrow and Josh Jacobs in the backfield. I would like to see that because he's back. He's back for a second year. He's learning the playbook better. Like I said, he was with Carr. He was the first one out there with Carr. I think. Don't quote me, but I think he was the first one out there with him,
Yeah.
doing the routes and everything, trying to learn. So,
Yeah. And
all right,
I tell
take
you,
another caller, Captain.
all right. I appreciate folks. If you were on Facebook, I just clicked silent, so you're not watching it anymore. Hey, Jason, thanks for calling in, brother. Always a pleasure to hang with you, brother.
No problem, Captain, and I'm glad that you're safe. And I know we were worried, so don't make us worry like that anymore.
I didn't do it deliberately, man. I swear it was a Facebook thing, man. I wouldn't want to. I would not deliberately put things out there to make you guys worry about me. I have my health and other shit, but I wouldn't do it deliberately to cause a scene. Trust me there.
I know you wouldn't. My Captain. All right, have a good night, everybody. Raider Nation for life.
All right, thanks again, Jason. You take care. That was Jason Dean. We don't need to knock him out, but it still resides that the number is there. Call me up, 813-699-0834. We've heard from Becky. We've heard from Jason Dean. I know we're going to probably hear from Homer. I'm glad that Jason Goff, the other Jason, was in here talking about the game because we spoke with Jason a little while ago. Was 2 weeks ago when we had him in here talking about his game. Jason Goff didn't want to. Hey, he talked about the Raiders, but here's the thing, Jason. I'm not sure if Jason's still in here. Oh, and Ed, thanks for coming in, and Frank Rizzo's in here, and McBud. Who's McBud? Oh, it's Beckenbauer. Thank you. I threw an extra R in there. I know it, yeah. Franz Beckenbauer. I screwed it up. Beckenbauer. Yeah. Because the R was in the Franz. Herr Franz Beckenbauer. Jawohl. Das ist nicht sehr schwer. Frankie Rizzo. Ed Winchell. Hard for me to say I grade players before I see them play. Players get accolades when they haven't played it down. I mean, but I agree, Ed, but you do have a resume. Line is open, 813-699-0834. Again, if you're here, thank you. I appreciate you being here. because we're talking sports on a night where there's not a lot of sports going on. The Dodgers are winning 2-0. I know Thor says fuck them both. I get it. Top of the 7th, fly to right field, and that's the end of the inning. So there you go. I'm Colin. Okay. Thanks, Colin. Great. Thank you for being here, man. I hope you're public. I hope you have a public subscription, unless you're a rookie. And here's the thing, though. There are so many rookies on this team. You got Ruggs, you got Bowden, you got Edwards in the wide receiver core. Okay, of course you're gonna go with somebody that's been in the league a while. I think Aguilar, who is bigger and can block better, in my estimation, than Zay Jones. That was one of the reasons why the Bills got rid of Zay Jones, because he didn't know the playbook and he couldn't block as well. So that's one reason why we acquired him. He was cut and we got him. So that's good for us. So let's see again. And Vicky, no, I haven't seen Asylum tonight. And so anybody can call in. And I'm going to try, if you do try to call in via Skype, what I'm going to try to do is this, okay? What I'm going to try to do is this, is that if you call in via Skype, and it hasn't worked previously, but I'm going to try to get the picture up, because Homer was saying you just used the NDI source. It hadn't worked previously. Maybe it'll work now, but we'll at least get your sound in there. And then hopefully we'll get your picture in there. And then if it does work, then I'll throw a camera on the screen. And I'll be like, we'll do like camera in camera. I don't know if it'll work. But we'll try it if you do Skype. Skype is, of course, Captain_Jack_Rackham. I was talking with Crusader Raider today, and he's gonna try to pop in sometime. I might have to do like a call where I I record it. That'd just be good hearing from Crusader. I talked to Nico Hollenstein. He's the Raiders with the Swiss Raiders. Who's a hater? I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Homer, it didn't work prior. Hopefully it will work. I'm hoping it does. I'm not saying it will. Yes and no on Abrams. Okay, he did spend a lot of time in camp. I agree. And it's kind of like he's like a senior rookie. But I get what you're saying. He's a senior rookie. And wait until Bowden blossoms. Wait until he blossoms. But let's talk about that. Hopefully somebody will call in. Remember, 813-609-0834. J Captain Jack Rackham. If you want to call me via Facebook, give me at least 15 seconds for the connection to pop in. And Skype is almost immediate. You can hear the Skype call coming in. Hey, Steven. Good to see you. That's a new viewer. Thank you there. I will say this as well. Where are they? I showed you the patches from that I got from New England. It was right on cue, talking with Jason Goff. I put up the screen earlier for if you want to get the Captain Jack patch, and I'm not hawking them, but I'm proud of these because it's very good quality. Look at thick, nice back to them. Yeah, there you go. Thor has it. Redshirt freshman. I like that. Okay, and I like this call too. I'm gonna get ready for it. Raider G, how you doing tonight, brother? What's going on with you?
Whack 'em, sack 'em, damn it, crack 'em. He has the #1 Raiders podcast in all of YouTube. He is the man, the one, the myth, the legend, Captain Jack Rackham.
Yeah, that even
that
makes my main mast hard. Let's put it that way.
How are you today, sir? I know you've been having a rough day, man, but hey, you got a lot of Raiders in your corner.
Yeah.
We love you, and hey, we're here for you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just basically want to talk about, nothing real huge, but I just want to talk about our defensive line. I really like what our defensive line coach, what's his name again?
Rod Marinelli.
The one that we got from Rod Marinelli.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking for him to do great things with our offensive line. Of course, and looking at some of the interviews with some of the defensive linemen, they're all gushing over his technique and everything. But one of the things that I was impressed with was I think they did an interview with oh gosh, I'm having a brain fart. The defensive lineman that we drafted last year, number 1.
Hers? No. Cleve Farrell.
From Clemson.
Yeah, Cleve
Farrell. Yeah. What they're experimenting with him, moving him to the inside again.
Right.
Remember we tried that last year. It didn't work out so well. So toward the last few weeks of the season, we moved him to the outside where we originally drafted him from, and he ended up getting a few sacks. So I'm wondering if John Gruden or Paul Gunther are saying, you know what, we want to see how he does inside under Marinelli's tutelage. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm interested to see, what's going to happen there. I'm also looking to see how his game is going to be elevated.
Right.
And then, of course, the other guy from LSU, the defensive lineman that's doing real well. What's his name?
Arden Key, who's in this third
Arden
year.
Key.
Yeah.
Right. It's his third year. So I'm hearing good things from him too. But it's training camp. So of course you're going to hear a lot of good things. Of course, once the pads get on and you're going up against other teams, then we'll see, how much everything is, how much these guys have actually grown. But just want to say this: one of the things that really stuck out, what Gunther said, is that bringing in the defensive lineman from the Cowboys, that what's his name? Mo Collins, right?
Malik Collins. Mo Collins was our offensive tackle who passed away a couple years ago.
Many years ago.
Yeah.
That's right, Malik Collins. And what Gunther was saying was that some of these young guys that we've had on the defensive line for the past couple of years, they never really had any veteran leadership to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
So by having Collins there, and he knows Marinelli's techniques and systems and system and everything, so this is a positive for them. So I'm just excited about what our defensive line is going to look like this year. Of course, we had 32 sacks last year, and I think the year before we had 13 sacks. So
yeah, we definitely
it was up 19.
Yeah,
and I'm almost tripled.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think we're going to get more this year. Shout out to Briston Buckner, because I think that he did a hell of a job with the defensive line last year. But of course, hey, Marinelli is Gruden's guy, so you got to go after the best. I mean, this is a Hall of Fame type defensive line coach, so I'm just interested to see, what's going to happen, man. Just want your thoughts.
No, I agree with you, and this is twofold. First off, Rod Marinelli was one of the reasons why Monty Kiffin's defense was such a stud defense for the Bucs when the Bucs beat some team in the Super Bowl back in 03. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But Rod Marinelli was Monty Kiffin's right-hand man for that defense, okay? And again, it's like, and I can't remember who said it, but Rod Marinelli is like Dante Scarnecchia. Scarnecchia is an offensive line guru, kind of like the guy that was the I can't remember his name with the Redskins. He went to the Broncos. Alex Gibbs. There you go. Alex Gibbs was an offensive line guru. Scarnecchia is an offensive line guru. Marinelli is a defensive line guru, and with all of that good experience as well. So he's implementing a lot of good systems within Gunther's system, kind of like he's working with Gunther instead of working against Gunther, and that's a good thing. But we're gonna need to see that. And again, I was very happy with what we had with Brenson Buckner elevating the defensive line last year, but when Marinelli became available and he works well with Gruden, of course he went after him. I think that it was unfortunate that we had to let Brenton Buckner go, but to his benefit, Gruden released him so he can find a job elsewhere because he is a rising star in the NFL among coaches. And I fully foresee Buckner getting to be a defensive coordinator soon, and then maybe in a couple of years be a head coach. So letting him go find that opportunity was a positive thing for him. Letting him go, it was unfortunately bad for us, but it was good for him. So it was a win-win in that respect. And Marinelli has that charge that the defensive people love.
Yeah, and Buckner, to your point, Buckner is now, I think, the defensive line coach for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
And when Gruden let him go, he just continued to say great things about Gruden and the Raider organization because it was his first year, I think, being a defensive line coach.
Mm-hmm.
So and he did an excellent job. But one other question I wanted to ask you was that Tyrell Williams, so he has a torn labrum, correct?
Yes.
Isn't that the same thing that John Abrams had last year?
Yeah, I believe it is.
And Abrams was out for a whole season.
Yeah.
So why? So I mean, maybe Ty's labrum is a little bit different. I mean, why does he think that he can come back within a couple of weeks?
We don't know. We don't know the severity of it though. There's torn labrums, and then there's shit. He's got a torn labrum. You heard the intonation in my voice. I'm saying it facetiously, but
right.
We don't know if it's a slight tear. We don't know if it's a minuscule one. We don't know if it's something that he can work through. I mean, if it's the same quality tear that Abram had, then yeah, he's gone. But if it's a slight tear, if it's something that he can work through and he wants to work through it, then there you go. Now he does have a high cap hit, and we can always put him on the IR for the year, which means if we think enough of him, then and if we want him to come back next year, we will. The thing that if you put him on IR, it's actually better to give him an injury settlement because I really foresaw Edwards getting into that position by the end of the season anyway. So it might be good for Terrell Williams to get is it Ty whatever Miss T Williams, okay, whatever's best for him with the Raiders, to get an injury settlement or put on IR. We're going to discuss it, and we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and what is good for him and what is good for us. But I really think that Edwards would have ascended by the end of the year anyway. I
hope so, because I think once a team puts you on IR, then you can't come back until the 8th week, right? Am I understanding that correctly?
Something like that. Yeah, it's a bit.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit.
Gotcha.
And remember, now they did push where now you can bring 2 players back instead of just the one.
That's true. That's a good point. That's right. Yeah. So, hey, man, that's all I wanted for tonight. I know the hour is late. You're about to wrap it up, but I wanted to get my call in, baby.
Well,
I hadn't talked to you. I hadn't talked to you in a while, so I said let me call in, and I've been out of town last weekend and everything, so I've been kind of out of the loop. So I'm back.
No,
I'm back,
always a pleasure, and it's like we love having you on here for sure. That I appreciate that.
But hey, take care of yourself, Captain J. Enjoy your weekend, and looking forward to the next show.
Oh, thanks again there, G. We'll be on Sunday, so make sure you're here to ask Captain Jack on Sunday.
Yes, sir. I sure will.
All right. Take care.
All right. Take it easy.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's Raider G out there. McBud, I'm not ignoring you, I swear. I only have one phone line. Actually, I have one phone line, I have one Skype line, and then I have Facebook Messenger. Okay, so there are 3 ways to call. So knock yourself out. Instead of knocking out the caller, knock yourself out. Call in one of them. Now, like I said, I don't have where I can have stacked calls. I can't stack calls. The only other way that you can call... Where's my phone? I don't know where my fucking phone is. I had it with me. Fuck it. I'll look for it after this. It's in here somewhere. That was the other way to call. You can actually call me on my phone, and I would hold it up to the microphone, but you would have to have had my number. So there you go. Malik stays healthy. Probably will. He's going to be key this year to big pick us up. Courtesy. Yeah, it is. Malik Collins is going to be just a beast. William says he wants to play through the injury. That's good in attitude, but it depends upon whether he can actually do it. Rod Miller, Wade Phillips of the Raiders, this D-line will be dangerous. I agree. I agree, China. Thank you for that. I'm kind of bugging me. I don't know where my phone is, though. It's like, because it's like that extra appendage, and when you don't know where it is, it bugs you. Oh, man. It's here somewhere. But you got the phone line anyway. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. Thought it was behind me. Literally. It's not behind me. So we got an hour to go. More if we get more calls. I'm always ready to go. If you want to go, call. Colin. Oh, Colin Ray. Oh, Cat. There you go. Yes. Okay, Colin. Now, are you trying to use Skype? Are you trying to use Skype, Colin? Okay, now I know who you are. I apologize. Use Skype because I did not see a call. Here, somebody's calling in. Got the Pittsburgh report from Jared. How you doing there, brother? Good to hear from you tonight. And I know you said you would call, and I know you did. Thank you there. What's going on?
Hey, Cap. What's going on? Not much. Just watched the end of AEW Wrestling Dynamite on TNT from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, where they allowed fans in the building tonight, believe it or not.
And which event was this? You said it was a wrestling event, but where was it?
Up in Jacksonville at Daly's Place near TIA Bank Field, how they allowed fans in the building, believe it or not. They had to, I guess, pass the screening procedure and get their temperatures checked and everything, but they had about anywhere between 250 to 300 fans tonight, believe it or not, in the venue, believe it or not.
Okay.
So, but that was the only good thing last night since we had no hockey, we had no basketball again. However, we had a little baseball tonight. My boys actually swept the Cards tonight, however, in a doubleheader.
Wow. Wait a second. Say that again, because I think you just said that the Pirates swept the Cardinals, and I know I did not hear that.
No, that's true. It's very true. They won 4-3 in extra innings in Game 1, and then they shut them out in Game 2. So, yes, they beat the Cards today. 2 games, yes.
Good.
And now they go to Milwaukee. So we'll see what they do this weekend in Milwaukee. They beat Milwaukee all 3 games last week. Let's see if they can take 3 more from them this weekend in Milwaukee, however. So we'll see.
Well, actually, I'm actually rooting for the I almost said a dirty word to you, Cardinals. I'm actually rooting for the Pirates for you in one good respect.
Be the first team in 2021.
Well, no. What I want is I want to see the Pirates play the Phillies this year, but obviously the Phillies got to make the playoffs, and then the Pirates need to make the playoffs, because right now that streak of playing between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh is in jeopardy.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. Well, with the deadline coming Monday, however, I mean, we haven't heard any big names that are going to be dangling out there as of yet, but I have not heard which big names are going to be and which teams are shopping around. We already saw some trades go on, but not really big blockbusters. But with the deadline on Monday, we don't know which big teams are going to be out there as trade bait come Monday.
Mm-hmm. And actually, they were trying to decide. You said that will the Pirates be sellers or will they be buyers? It just depends.
They're going to be sellers. Charrington has already said he plans on making a big house cleaning. There's going to be a lot of people sold. I mean, I mentioned Adam Frazier a couple nights ago. I've heard Colin Moran's another name. However, I don't know about Josh Bell yet. I hope not with Josh Bell, because I like him, and when he's productive and healthy, he can hit. But if you sell Josh Bell, you're going to be back in be a laughing stock for more years to come. Because I mean, that's one of your future first basemen, and he has such a bright upside to him. That's the thing.
I mean,
But,
he's gonna be somebody's important late pickup piece for whoever picks him up. Now, and his contract is not that bad, because I know that Pittsburgh doesn't pay exorbitantly for their players. They're small market items. They're kind of like the Rays of the National League. They have a lot of good players in it, but they don't pay them, and then eventually they walk or get traded.
Right. And like I said, I know it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Like I said, I think we talked about before. I mean, I think one piece they're going to have to sell in the offseason, because, I mean, he's not playing this year because he's injury prone. But again, I don't know if they're going to pay him with what he's worth next year, and that's hardship, because I think he's worth $8 to $10 million. I don't know if they're going to just erase that off the books come this winter and look for someone else next winter or this offseason. We'll have to wait and see. Polanco, their right fielder, he's the same way with Bell. When he can hit, he's decent. But when he's injury prone, that's a big worrisome for them. So, like I said, they're going to have to really look at some of those pieces. But I don't know. When the time comes, the time comes. But one thing I did hear today, and this is for everyone who did not hear this, how they are now saying here in Pittsburgh, however, that the first two games of the Steelers' home season, Denver and Houston, and of course two of the first Pitt college football games too, are right now no fans are allowed in Heinz Field at all.
Yeah, I mean, but didn't the Pennsylvania governor say that already? Because I know that they said in Philadelphia that there would be no fans at all in Philly. So I was under the impression that it was a statewide thing, but apparently it's local. So basically September, all September, basically no fans in Pittsburgh.
No fans in Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're saying right now. Yeah, I'm looking right now. It says if there are football games at Heinz Field next month, the seats will be empty. The ban will include the first two home games, however, September 20th, however, against the Broncos and against the Texans, and then 3 Pitt home games in a row, however, mind you, however, the 12th, the 9th, and the 16th against Austin Peay, which is a home opener. Then there's ACC openers against Syracuse and Louisville. And now they're saying, however, there will be no fans at the Monday night opener against the Giants in MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, well, but wait a second. MetLife is no fans at all per what they said with the Giants and the Jets. There were no fans at all. Is this a retraction? Have they changed that? Because they said this year that there were no fans for Jersey, i.e. for New York, for the Giants and the Jets. So now they're saying that it's only X amount of games, because that would be I would say not quite a 180, but I would say it's about a 135 of what they had said before.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but it says here right now, the Steelers and the University of Pittsburgh said they are following guidelines stated by PA, Pennsylvania, and the Allegheny County health officials to mitigate the spread of the coronavirus. If capacity restrictions are lifted, Steelers and Pitt officials hope to allow fans inside Heinz Field at subsequent games this season.
Okay, I just heard from Mike Serra, and it says, according to BSPN, and I quote, no fans in Pittsburgh the whole year. So have they already changed that?
That's news to me. I have not heard that yet. And Mike, I will check on that, but that's pretty surprising that they're breaking news on that already. But I have not heard that yet. That is the first I've heard just now. So I'm sure they'll say something tonight on our late local news, or by sometime tomorrow this weekend here in Pittsburgh. But I did not hear that until Mike just mentioned it. But if Mike said that's the case now, then that is a big loss. Like I said before, my sister's a bartender. She works in one of the sweet boxes over where I sit, Howard, in the stadium, and she is going to be very disappointed, to say the least, Howard, with what's happening. That's a tough break for her, because she looks like works doing Pitt games and Steelers games, and if that's the case for all season long for both Pitt and the Steelers, then that's a big loss for the city.
Yeah, it is, and that's like I said, we're talking dollars and cents here, and it's not politics, folks. We're talking just livelihood of people. Okay, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care who the governor is. I don't care if they have a D or an R in front of them. We're talking about the lives of people that are being affected here. Okay, And that's what we got going on. Hey, Jared, I'm going to let you go, partner, but thank you for calling in.
No problem. Talk to you later.
All right, thanks again. That was Raider Jared. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh Jared. I made a faux pas. And we're going to hear from my boy Jimmy Farrell. And I know what Jimmy Farrell's going to talk about, so let's go there right now. How are you doing, brother? And I know that. Whoa, where'd he go? Jimmy Farrell, you were there. I pushed on him. Jimmy Farrell, call back. Jimmy Farrell is going to talk about the Flyers and the Islanders, so please call back Jimmy Farrell. Oso's in the house. Thank to see that. Sup Nation going back to work. Zoom party. There you go. Where the hell is it? Jimmy, call me, brother. There we go. Okay, Jimmy, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay, turn that box off in the back so we don't have to have a double of listening to me and you.
Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, that's great. And hello to Oso Raider, who's in the house as well. So hearing from him, Zoom party on Saturday, so he has that information. Jimmy, talk to me about hockey, man. What's going on?
Boy, were you guys very, very lucky.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for that.
You guys were goalposts away from being down 2-0.
Now, was that on the power play that occurred after that they actually waved off what should have been a offsides for your tying goal?
No, it wasn't offsides.
Yeah, it was.
No. It was. Nah, I don't think so.
I think so, but then again, I'm a homer.
Right.
But it did look to me like an offsides, and I think that Alain Vigneault actually did the best thing because he saw it, or one of the folks that are up in the box saw it. It looked to me like offsides. That was you're not going to do that and then get a no and deliberately put the Islanders on a power play with a little over 2 minutes to go and a 2-minute power play. So that was ballsy. Yeah. So again, and so the post, which post were you talking about? Because James, I'll be very honest. I saw the first period, and then the second period and the third period I didn't see. I was listening to it on the radio because I had other things going on. And then I missed the entire overtime because I was taking a shower, getting ready for Muddle, and by the time I got through with the shower, I was in time just to see Hayes being interviewed. So I know that the Islanders played well. I know that for a fact. And because I'm listening to it, like I said, you can tell by the announcers saying these guys are giving it. They are really giving it. And so again, and I told you this was going to be a very tough series for the Flyers. I agree.
I'm pissed off just the way it ended, because if they lost 3-1, okay. But it's the way they came back and tied it and lost in overtime. And is it me? But have you noticed every time a team ties up a game, winds up losing in overtime? You ever witnessed that? I mean,
yeah.
The Tampa game. What was it? Boston tied it, and then they lost it in overtime.
Good night, Colin. I'm listening to you, James. Good night, Colin. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, but yeah, it's demoralizing. But I think that the Islanders are I think they have a really scrappy, good team, man. I don't think that they're going to take it as a super letdown. I really don't, because like you said, they're a post away from winning it outright.
Right. I think if they won that game, it would be too hard for Philly to come back in the series.
I agree.
Up 3-0.
I agree, and like I said, if the Islanders are up or the Flyers are down 0-2, the Islanders are up 2-0, I would be
Yeah.
with this conversation. I said, "Hey, Jimmy, who are the Islanders going to be facing in the next round?" I
Yeah.
would definitively say that, and I think that the next round with the I tell you what, the Bruins are pissed. They are pissed. I was watching the game. I didn't have the volume on because we were doing the show last night. But the way that the Lightning kept peppering and peppering and peppering, and I found out today that the Bruins did something to really piss off the Lightning. So the Lightning did not call off the Dogs, and they just kept peppering them. So it's going to be something that is known, that is remembered. It's kind of like remember when that asshole Harbaugh ran up the score with us in Baltimore, and the next time we played them, I think we won on one of those Derek Carr comebacks, and we remembered that. Now, granted, it was a little bit harder for us to win, but we remembered that, and that was something that we were playing for because of all the bullshit that we had to endure with the Ravens. So that it will be remembered. And Kelly, thank you for coming in, honey. And Cheryl, thank you for sharing up. Cher Bear, thank you there, Cheryl, as well. Like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Game 3. But here's my question to you, Jimmy. When's Game 3?
Say that again?
When is Game 3? Because they postponed
Saturday.
Friday. No, they did not. I heard they've already postponed Saturday's games.
I thought they postponed today and tomorrow's games.
Okay. Check
It's
on that.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
and that's another thing. Why is the Islanders playing a couple of day games and Tampa and Boston don't?
Because
why? Because it's not sexy enough.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Nah,
That's
come
exactly,
on.
That's I know it's wrong, but we're talking TV ratings. Because the sexier series is Boston Tampa Bay, and that's going to be a primetime game every day of the week.
And would you believe when the Islanders scored the second goal, I text my buddy and my son. I said, Peugeot is going to not only tie the game to go to overtime, but he's going to score the winning goal. I was close.
Yeah.
But not close enough.
Yeah. And actually, so again, I'll be honest, man. I missed watching the second and third periods. I heard it on the radio, and then I was in time to watch when they ran out the partial of the penalty, and I saw that it was going to overtime. And who's doing fuck? Somebody's doing fuck. Somebody fuck. Okay. It's not me. I didn't swear. Well, I didn't swear recently.
Would you believe Varlamov got the franchise record for scoreless minutes?
Yeah, just barely.
And then minutes later, they took him out of the game.
Yeah. Well, it was 40 seconds, and all he had to do, and it was like it was 40 seconds to get the record, and then about 30 seconds after that was when Hayes scored the first one. Then Hayes scored the second one, and the one good thing about that, and I know you're not going to like this, but the fact that Hayes had two, and then you had Couturier score the third one. We're finally getting some bite out of the players that are supposed to be scoring. And Giroux looked good. He didn't score, but he did doing some. I don't know if he had an assist or not, but he was mucking. He was mucking in that game, and he looked really good in that.
Yeah, and I was going to say, yeah. I mean, I don't like the back-to-back. I thought Grice should have started yesterday's game and put Varlamov, because you got to treat this playoff. If you're playing back to back in these time slots, you got to treat it like it's a season.
Mm-hmm.
Don't and look what happened. They took him out of the game. I'm sure Varlamov is going to play game 3.
Oh yeah.
But Grice was, he was good. But
Grice was standing on his head, man. I mean, that goal that went into I saw it. It was a slap shot that hit the stick, one bounce, and it was like a bad hop to a third baseman. And there's nothing you can do about it. He
No.
was doing everything he did. It was a lucky goal. I'll admit it. It was a lucky goal.
But
Somebody,
like I said,
somebody's calling in,
Yeah.
and I don't see him yet. Okay, if you're calling in, you're not showing up. I'm actually looking at my screen. I can hear you, but I can't see you. So, Jimmy, I'm going to let you go, brother.
okay, later.
Take care. Good hearing from you. That was Jimmy Farrell, and I wish I can show you this, but I'm looking at my Google Hangouts, and it says I have a call, but it didn't show up. One of those things. Call back. Whoever was calling in, call back, because I heard you, but the computer didn't pick you up. I got to probably do another scrub. I call into the Geek Squad again and do it. I'm kind of overdue for my scrub anyway. Well, I do this once a month. Line is open, 813-609-0834. We had a caller, and again, I apologize. It didn't show up. So call back, whoever it was, and we'll listen to you. Because somebody was calling in when Jimmy was on. Please call back. Getting back to the chat line again. Thanks again, Cheryl. You're not sharing. Yeah, why aren't you sharing, Vicky? Tequila tastes so good. Ooh, that's on you. That's on you, Kelly. I'm not a tequila guy. I'm not a tequila guy. I mean, I like my Grand Marnier. That's some good stuff. Grand Marnier. Tequila is harsh. It's harsh. I like stuff that I liked the what is it? Is it like the apple? What is it? Apple Crown. That has good taste to it. I like Apple Crown. I love Grand Marnier. I like stuff that has a good taste. I like the Cavassier. There's also like the Hennessy White, because it has a good taste to it. It's got to have a good taste to it. Whoever was calling, please call back. It's not there. So call in. And again, I apologize. It's a computer glitch. I heard you, but I couldn't see you. We read the statement. I fully believe, and we haven't touched upon it yet, but let's just say, if you're a basketball fan, would you be upset if they canceled the entire season from here? Would you be upset? Let's talk about Peach Crown. I like that too. There's peach. I like the Apple Crown now. Good tequila taste. Okay, possibly Ed, but maybe I haven't had the really good tequila. That's possible. It does taste harsh to me though. Maybe we'll have some good tequila. And I tell you, Kelly, don't drink if you're not supposed to. Vanilla Crown, Peach Crown. I'll have to try these. I like the taste to it. I like I said, you guys know I'm not a big drinker, so good tequila is really tasty. Not the rot gut shit. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Is that what? It's not Cuervo. There's not Cuervo, but there's the other one. It's in the round bottle. The round bottle of tequila. I think they said that's better. What's the name of that? The one the round bottle tequila, not Cuervo. The other one. I'm there. Line is open, 813-609-0834. If you like what you see, there's a little thumbs up on the bottom. Okay. I was told for people that are on Apple machines that it's to the right. There's like a plus sign or something. Maybe that's what it is. There's a plus sign. Hit the plus sign, and there should be a thumbs up and Patron. Is that it? Am I thinking Patron? Pepe Lopez is bad. I'll take your word for it. Okay, I've heard Patron is good. Don Julio. That's what it is. Don Julio. Cabo Wabo. There's actually, and it's a drink from There's a drink that's in the Dominican Republic, and I can't remember what it is. It actually, oh my God, with Carolina. They sell it. They sell it in a bottle that has like roots in it or leaves or something like that, and it's good. Oh man, it's good. No, drinking water on the rocks is good. Patron, okay. We'll try. Now I heard Don Julio is really good. Patron, we'll see. The next time I'm allowed out, somebody have some tequila that I would like. But it's to me, it's still that taste is harsh to me. That's why I like my Grand Marnier, or I like the apple crown, or the vanilla crown, or there's an orange something, because again I like Grand Marnier, which has that orangey taste. There's like an orange, I think it's an orange crown, or it's an orange something, but that's what I like. That's what I like. Line is open 813-699-0834. I know Frankie's in the house. Yeah, there you go. Frankie Rizzo's here. Kelly Farley, you can call in. Mike Sarah, I haven't heard from him. Asylum is in the house. Thanks for that. Again, Cheryl was here. Thank you, Cheryl. Who else? Vicky, I'm glad you got the patches though. That was up. Okay, we still got to check, Vicky. We still got to check on that damn shirt though. That's dumb that they haven't given you those shirts. And Asylum's getting drunk. Oh, shot time. Okay, I'm trying to get back. Hollywood is in here. Matt Marinovich. If there are fans in the stands, there'll be less fans come next year. Talk to me about that, Matt. I want to understand that. Yep. What happened to the Blues against Vancouver? Where are you staying in Vegas? Hollywood wants to know for Homer. Be no fans in the stands. And I agree with this, Matt. Owners do not care for the lives of fans. They don't care about the short-term profits. Ding, 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 ding. And I said, I was good seeing Colin over here. I saw McBud. I'm like, who the hell is McBud? But it's Colin from Scotland. I'm surprised. I haven't heard from Steve tonight. Tickets are not cheap and stupid COVID next year. Well, we're going to do some stuff. Oso was in the house. Remember, he has. If you're interested in a Zoom party with a bunch of Raider fans, please get with Oso Raider. Good to hear him in here. I'm not sure if he's still here, but thanks for coming up, Oso. That's nice. We had a couple other people. There was somebody else who was new in here too. I must have gone by it. You know, McBud was Colin from over in Scotland. And Cheryl, I love seeing Cheryl. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. Peach Crown, Vanilla Crown. I can do. I like the apple though. I like that. Mike Sarah's calling in. Thank goodness. Mike, thank you for calling in, man. I was running out of shit to say. And that's hard for me because you know I can talk up a storm. What's going on with you? Mike.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
Is this the Captain Jack Show?
Yes, it is.
Is this the Captain Jack Show?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Colin Bear Show. I'm sorry, no, I'm just kidding.
You were talking about what? Soccer? What?
No, I was just kidding. Anyway, no, I wanted to apologize to Jarrett. I think I read that wrong about Pittsburgh. I think they said there's no fans for the immediate future.
Okay.
So I was wrong. I don't like to report. I don't like to report things that are not right. So I guess I was incorrect in that. So.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though, and I've said this before. This is Asylum's new. Yeah, right. If Asylum's new, it must be he's wearing new underwear. I'm just saying that, okay? Because Asylum is about as old as shit. But here's the thing, and I say this as an analyst for the United States government for over 30. God, how long? 34, 35 years. For the last 35 years, I've been an analyst for the government. I'm going to say this as well. And remind me, it is true, it is true, it is true. Quote, first reports are often wrong. That's all you need to know. When you see somebody that's putting shit out there because they want to get it out fast, and they say, oh, we're going to get this out, first reports are often wrong. So be wary of saying, well, this guy says this or this news source says that. Give it a little while before you run with it. But I appreciate you at least pushing that, because you read it wrong, but that's okay. You said, hey, I'm sorry I read it wrong, but you were Johnny on the spot saying it, and thank you for doing that. And
no, I read it from a big screen TV at the gym here, and it was like in a distance, so I guess I didn't read it correctly, but no biggie.
Yeah, but at least you're there.
I
You're
just
there saying,
wanted to apologize for that.
Yeah, no.
Because I mean that sounded like a big deal. It sounded like a big deal for Jared, because it sounded like it was a big thing for his family, and that wouldn't have been good. So
yeah. But so what are we doing right now? What are we on for reps? What are you lifting?
I don't know. I'm just kind of wandering around in the back here because I'm trying to. I don't want to be talking in front of everybody over here. So
well, thank you.
But the one thing I wanted to bring up was I really am disappointed about not having preseason games, and the reason I point this out is the fact that players like Bowden Jr., I think Tanner Muse, Nassib, all these guys seem to be not doing that well in practice. But as you know, in the game situation, a lot of times things change, and players excel in game situations. And I just think a lot of these players, you would see a lot more from them in a game situation than you would at practice. Mm-hmm. I think it's really affecting the whole league. I think it was ridiculous to at least not have one or two preseason games. I mean, there's no reason. I know they used the COVID as an excuse. I just don't think there was a reason why you couldn't have at least had one or two. I just really think it's going to hurt the evaluation of players. And that's what upsets me. I mean, people like Bowden Jr., I think that guy's dynamic, and I think he's going to make some big plays. And he just can't show it in practice a lot of times. And I think Nassib, he was always one of those guys, he kind of struggled to practice. I remember watching him on Hard Knocks when he played for the Browns. I think he got cut from the Browns because of that. Mm-hmm. But he always seems to come back and play really hard in the game. So I just think that it's hard to determine a player's, I don't know if you want to say ability or just the way they play in practice compared to what you do in a game situation. So
right.
That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, and here it is. You do have to understand, though, that it's a bummer for everybody, but at least it's across the board. What's going to happen is, in my estimation, is that there's going to be harder decisions to make based upon what you know or what you project. I think it's going to hurt the people. I think it's going to hurt the worst are not your big free, and I quote and say big free agent pickups. The guys that were picked up immediately after free agency hit because you knew what you wanted and you went out and got them. Okay, so if there's some issues with them not picking it up in practice, you're still betting on them as a source. And like I said, I think Carl Nassib will be okay. So I like that. Remember, the thing is with Arden Key couldn't do it in the game, and now he's doing it in practice. So there's that turnout or the turn. What do you call it? Takeaway. Do you want to take Nassib based upon what you know he can do, or do you want it based upon a guy that was fringe last year and he looks better this year? But are you willing to bank on that? And I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if they want to do that.
Well, the thing with Arden Key is I've always noticed, at least the first year he played, and even last year a little bit, he always seemed to be just short of making the play. He was always just short of getting that sack. Right. He was just short of getting that sack against Watson in the Houston game that would have maybe won the game for us. He just always seems to be just a little bit short. And I think that's just the way he is. I don't think it's, he might excel at practice, but in a game situation, he always seems to come up short. I've always noticed that in the games he's played.
Yeah,
he's always an inch away from getting that sack.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
By the way, 1 second there, Mike. Good night, Kelly. Thank you for being here, honey. And you take care of yourself. But yeah, getting back to what you were saying, I'm gonna bank on Nassib. I know what he can do when he knows the system. So. And there's a good bet that Marinelli Marinelli knows what he can do. Even though Marinelli has been out of Tampa for several years, people know, based upon what Nassib did in Tampa Bay, Marinelli still has ties to the Bucks that were, maybe they were defensive assistants or people that are there. He knows what Carl Nassib can do. So I'm banking on him knowing that. So I think that he's if it comes, he would probably be the last person cut. I could be wrong, but I think he'd be. I
think they signed him. They signed him to a couple of years, 2 or 3 year contract. I seriously doubt he'll be cut. The thing I noticed about with Nassib is that they're saying, at least what I've read about him, is they're saying he's having a hard time even on the second string defense right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just what I'm reading, so I don't know how true. You read all these articles. I get on Facebook, and they got a lot of clickbait. But you read it, and how much of it is really true, I don't know. But that's what they were saying. They were saying he's barely showing up on the second string defense right now. I don't understand that. So.
I like to think that maybe the guys that picked him up know enough about him. Now here's the thing: there's still going to be a lot of turnover anyway. You got to wait until like that last Sunday prior to the Thursday night game when people go on waivers. And that's when, or it's either the Saturday, maybe it's the Saturday that everybody gets cut, and then by Sunday night, then you establish your practice squad and things like that. So we'll see. But everybody's in the same boat, though. Everybody's in the same boat. And I would say that it would be a better bet to me that if you keep Nassib and you cut Arden Key, that maybe Arden Key is still available. If somebody, unless somebody's watching this shit, maybe they are, and maybe he gets picked up. But there's going to be players available that first and second week, and they're still going to be available if Carl ain't getting it.
Well, and then Mariota is another one. Mariota to me seems like a guy who kind of improvises when he's out there playing. Mm-hmm. So he's not maybe, your perfect drop back quarterback who can make the great throw or run an offense conventionally. He's kind of one of those unconventional type of guys. He threw his own touchdown. He threw a touchdown pass to himself in a playoff game against the Chiefs that they beat him.
Yes, I remember.
So, that. I mean, he just improvises. He is one of those guys that makes things happen when he's out there playing. So, everybody's like, oh, I don't even think he's going to make the team. And I think that's crazy. I mean, you've got to have this guy as your second string quarterback.
Who said
right
that?
Now? I mean, you can't.
Who said that he ain't making the team?
Well, this is another thing that I read on Facebook. So maybe I spend too much time on Facebook.
Oh my God, man! No, whoever said that needs to have their head examined. I know it was Homer. It was Homer. Homer did it.
It was Homer.
Homer did it. You did it, Homer. You said it. You said it. He ain't making the team. It was it's Homer. It's Homer propaganda. It's Homer propaganda.
But Carr's the undisputed. He's the undisputed starter right now, and I have no problem with that. Yeah. But I just think that your second string has to be somebody like Mariota. The guy won a playoff game. He beat the Kansas City Chiefs in a playoff game. Unfortunately, Derek Carr's never beat the Chiefs, so he has a leg up on him on that.
No, wait a second.
Sorry, Homer.
No, wait a second. That's not
true.
He
did beat the Chiefs. He did beat them on that Thursday night.
On 2 Thursday
You're right,
nights.
he did.
On 2. So basically, we have.
He has beat them twice. You're right.
Right. We have to have.
Sorry.
We have to have Derek Carr play Kansas City on Thursday nights only, and this way he can win.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And if you're not playing him on a Thursday night, then the odds are that he's not going to beat him, and that's the truth. And thanks for coming back, China. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah. So I just think preseason would have been nice to have at least 1 or 2 games, just to get a warm up, just to see what you got. There's a lot to get these rookies. These rookies are going to be playing their first game as a real NFL game against the Panthers. I mean, that's crazy. It's going to happen it's all around the league. So, I mean, it's not just our team, obviously, but I just feel like you need a little bit of warm up. You need a little bit of practice. You need to see what you can do in a game situation.
I agree. Hey, Mike, thanks for calling in, man. And I said, do a couple extra reps for me. You know the deal.
Will do. All right, Captain. Have a good one.
All right. Take care.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. That's Mike Serra calling from the gym. Love Mike, man. I live vicariously through Mike because and I say this facetiously, but I need to. I was wondering when I was going to poke the bear. I love this comment. I never said that, asshole. I know you didn't. I don't know why Homer dislikes cars so much. That's funny. Plus side is no preseason games. Guys would have normally made a team may not get a chance. So good evaluators like our crew may pick up some good or great talent on the cheap. That's true. But it's up to them. It's up to them to find. It's up to them to find them. Okay. It's up to them to find them. And here's the thing. There were people that were drafted or people maybe like from last year's draft. Remember when Mayock got the job and that they're going to be available. Okay. Because maybe they made last year, but they didn't make this year. And that's where great talent evaluation comes into mind. So if Mayock has a good feeling about him, because remember Mayock liked Mariota way more than he liked Jameis Winston. That's one of the reasons why he's here. So, I mean, he's a very good talent evaluator. Let's put it this way. He hasn't really missed yet. Quentin Bell was drafted in the 7th round last year, and he's the only guy on the team that I know that was drafted that's not on the team this year. He didn't make the team. He made the practice squad, and then somebody popped him off the practice squad. Okay? So, and it's not that he missed on him. He was a project. And that's why he went in the 7th round. So he wasn't missed. Well, we didn't miss on him, or Mac didn't miss on him. He just said he was a project. And obviously all the people that were drafted this year so far, they're still on the team. Right? And go look into that draft. You really think we're going to get rid of Tanner Muse? You really think we're going to get rid of Simpson at right guard? No. That's a no right there for those two Clemson guys. You really think that we're going to get rid of any of our wide receivers or Bowden? No. You think we're going to get rid of Arnett? No. The guy is playing well in camp. Okay. Who else am I missing that are draft picks? I'm missing somebody, because I kept forgetting Simpson on the offensive line. But you had Ruggs, you had Edwards, you have Bowden, you have Tanner Muse, you have Simpson, the two guys from Clemson, right? And I'm missing somebody. Oh, Vicky was. I'm glad you're back, Vicky. Micheladas, though, I don't like them. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, isn't a Michelada kind of like a cross between Michelob and Bloody Marys? I don't like Bloody Marys. That's probably it. And Javen White, yeah, and he was picked up as a unrestricted free agent out of Nevada. But I don't know if he's going to make the final roster. I'm sure he's probably going to make the practice squad. Does he have enough to make the final 53? I don't know. Yeah, Arnett. Thank you. I know Arnett's not going anywhere. Thanks, Jason Dean. Robertson. I always forget Mick Robertson because he's definitely making the team too. Damn good corner. I knew I always forget either Robertson or Simpson. Thanks, guys. But yeah, he's making the team. So in 2 drafts, one person ain't making it, and that was a 7th round pick. That's damn good scouting. And the other thing is that remember that it used to be that the Raiders, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, the Raiders would pick up people that were cut on final cuts by other teams and they would be starting the following Sunday. Remember that? Okay, well, Javen White on the final 53? Cool. Does he take Morrow's place then? Maybe so. If Javen White is on the final 53, then Nick Morrow is gone. So I'm just saying that. Line is open 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. It's 10:55. I will be here if you want to call. I will be here if you want to call. If you want to go over, I'll go over too. I hope I didn't make Angela mad. I haven't heard from Angela. I'll have to call them. Is Thor still in the house? Thor, call Angela and see if I upset her or Mama Moon, please, if you can. Just for me, if you don't mind, because I hope not. Sometimes I say stuff and I upset people. I'm glad that Cheryl thinks that Grandma. I love Grand Marnier. That's why I have it as my drink of choice. So, no, I just want to make sure I didn't upset Angela or Mama Moon. That's true. So Thor, if you can call them, please do. Yeah, because she was here for that would be dope. Messi and Neymar. She was here when we were talking about soccer, and then Mama Moon saying I was not calling Mama Moon kinky. I was not calling her kinky. Seriously, I wasn't calling her kinky. So let me see. I don't see him. Okay, so the last thing and Skype. Okay. Cool. Sheila's gonna Skype. I hope that works. Hopefully the Skype works where and I'm gonna put the Skype up here so it's ready and available. So if all goes well, we might have a picture of the Skype as part of one of the sources, and I would like that. Okay, Cheryl, thanks for coming in, honey. I understand you got to go. Thank you for sharing up. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I hope I hope I didn't upset the Pachecos. I hope I didn't upset the Pachecos, because that'll bother me. It is getting to 11. If folks want to jump, if folks need to jump over to watch Bear, I get it. Understood. If you want to call in, hopefully Sheila, aka China, will be Skyping, and we'll hear from her. Hopefully that picture will work too. So I can't wait for the season. I really can't. Cannot wait. Like I said, China's going to Skype. So that means hopefully we'll hear from her. I feel like I need to do the Jeopardy song. Do 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 do. Actually, one thing is good is got some really good music from Angela that I put together for the show for last night, and I like this. I like this tune, so I'm definitely gonna try to. And we got some other things that go in there, and I hope you guys have been watching the What the Fuck Are We Talking About show. Good night. Still answer. I was going to say, if you guys are calling, I haven't heard anything. Is that what that means? I don't know. Hang on, let me move my ship's wheel. How do you like the ship's wheel? I like that. I think that's cool. when I grabbed it, and I had the one guy that was the contract guy, and he made it for me. I was so happy. Really can't wait. I love showing it. The ship's wheel. I know how you guys think. The ship's wheel. I swear, if I had my phone right here, I would call her myself. But remember, I lost my phone early on in the show. I don't know where the hell it is. It's not over there. It's not behind me. I don't think it's over there. As soon as the show's over, I gotta find my phone. That'll bug me. That will bug me. Sheila, are you calling in, hon? Are you calling in? It's 11. Hopefully we'll hear. I want to check out. I want to check out to see if have a phone call, and also check out if the Skype video shows up for the picture. That's what I want to know. Because that would be great. That'd be great. Oh, I didn't hear from anybody. Oh, Sunday. Nope, no more. No more. Oh. Keith, did he try to call me? Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Okay, Keith at 5 o'clock tonight. Keith Smith tried to connect with me. So, gosh darn, I missed that. So. See, it's me not paying attention. I'm thinking of trying to find my chonies. Is chonies like a form for cojones? I don't know. I know it's a term. But anyway, I'm gonna give it till 11:05. I think that should be good. 11:05. If I don't hear from China, I'll bank it, close it at 11:05. I'm glad we're here talking about sports. Look on my head. No, you for my phone or for my underwear. Oh, no, my underwear is here. The chon. Oh yeah, because I was talking about Asylum having new underwear. That's the only thing that's new on them. Okay. Anyway, it is 11:03. Got 2 minutes. Got 2 minutes, honey. And at 2 minutes, I'm going into the outward phase of the show. If you're still here, thanks for being here. If you haven't already, and I'm sure most of you have, if you liked what you hear tonight, please give it a thumbs up. I'm just worried about pissing off Angela or Mama Moon. That I really am. I can't. That's why I want to find my phones. I will call them immediately because it's only 8 o'clock out there. And I know that they normally should be okay. This looks good. I'm looking at a commercial. I think it's Del Taco. I miss Del Taco. I do like Taco Bell, but I do like Del Taco. Yeah, it is a Del Taco commercial. as long as see now they're showing Jack in the Crack. Oh my God, ugh, barf in the bag. Oh God, that's gross. That I remember Jack in the Box, aka barf in the bag. Do you guys like Jack in the Box? God, no. That's gross. Okay. It's 11:05. Hate doing it, but we will try next time. Try next time. Otherwise, it's been a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. And a pretty good. Yep. Yeah, I got. Oh, now I got. Okay, Raider Homer sent me a Google Hangout thing. I'll have to look at that. Oh, okay, got it. I got it, Homer. I understand. I got it. Now I understand. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Love everybody that was in here tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody watching. You know, yeah, I will get with. I understand what's going on. Good night to everybody that's here. We need that number. What number? What number? We need that number. Oh, 813-699-0834. Make sure you are watching the what the fuck are we talking about with myself and Angela. I really love doing shows with her. I really do. I really enjoy doing shows with her. Good night to you as well, Raider Homer. Jason Dean, thanks again. Vicky, Asylum, who is still trying to find his chonis. I know that's how to say it. Who else is here? Cheryl had to leave, so thank you for that. Sheila, I said I'm doing the outward bound, but I'm sorry I didn't hear from you, but that's fine. We can do that another time. And you know what? There she is. As soon as I say that. Okay. We're gonna try it. How you doing there, Sheila? What's going on here? Hopefully we get some pictures. I don't see a picture.
You see me now, Jack?
No, I don't. Okay, I see. I'm trying to see. Okay, stand by. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on just to see if it works, okay? Just to see if it works.
Okay, I can see you.
Yeah.
Okay, strange.
So
Okay.
I wasn't being stupid. I did. We can hear from you, but we can't see you unless I change the camera over to you.
Okay.
And no, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the picture large. I'm going to make the picture really large.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my camera over to here. Oh, I can't make it to that large. Wait, I gotta wait till I do the. Damn it.
Ooh.
No, it's not full screen. Gosh darn it, I've done fucked up.
Uh-oh. You're okay.
Yeah, because what they're doing is I had on I didn't get a chance to change the thingy until when I put you on full screen, but I forgot to change the view on OBS. So I apologize. So
You're fine, Jack.
So how are you doing tonight? And again, we proved to Homer it wasn't me. It wasn't what wasn't it? What was the guy that said the song? You know, it wasn't me.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Shaggy
Yeah,
and
Shaggy. There you go.
yeah, and
Yeah,
I forgot who duetted with him. I
yeah,
remember that. Good Lord, that was like years ago.
yeah. It
I
wasn't
was in
me.
Germany when that song came out.
It wasn't me, Homer. It's not me because the NDI source works, but for some reason the NDI camera does not go on when it's supposed to, or we would be. And this would be a great camera shot because I see the Skype camera shot, and you are full screen. And if I would have been able to pop over to the other screen before I did this, because I was stupid, and I admit that I was stupid, then we would be seeing a full screen shot of you. So that's what I'll have to do next time. But
Okay.
I apologize. And it was funny because I was doing my outro, and then I hear you. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to hang up on her because you know I can do the outro again. That's no problem. But no, did you have what? How, first off, glad to see you. And folks, I wish I can show you China because I'm looking at that hairstyle. That is kicking. That is kicking.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love this. I love the silver and black.
Yeah.
I love the silver and black. She is all rated out. Now tell me about that. And again, I wish I could show that. But I'm gonna try. Maybe I can do the change the window. Okay, maybe do exit full screen. Okay, up maybe. I'm trying to exit full screen. So if I can move you, there we go. Ooh, okay. Maybe I will be able to do this after all. 1 second. I want everybody to. I'm going to go to. Yeah. Okay. I got cam shot large. So I just need to show the picture. Now, how do I show the fucking picture? That's the. Okay, so I got is this camera. So I'm trying. Maybe I can. If I can see, I'm trying again. So cam shot large. Why is it not showing you? See, that is infuriating because I'm actually trying to do this with the camera that should be showing you.
Okay.
Because cam shot large is with the aha. Now I did it. Okay. Now I did it. Shitty shot though. Gosh.
It's okay.
Gosh darn it. It's a shitty shot. There, that's better. Okay. That, folks, that is what I was trying to show you. Not a shitty picture of me, but a beautiful picture of China with the silver and black hair. I love that. I love that. That is awesome. So I'm not totally stupid on technology, but I finally got it. And so we got it there. Now, how are you doing tonight? And first off, we love you, and we want to say, did your hubby take it bad that he was so maligned on our last show?
No, he was okay. He'll get the last word. That if his Broncos win.
Yeah, I know you threw up a little bit in your mouth. I got you.
I did. Just wanted to say, yes, Captain, I was worried about you. I thought something was going on and what have you. I was like, what is going on? I was pretty much worried. I literally cried if that something pretty much happened to you. But I'm glad you're back.
Yes, I am.
All right. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Not for a little while, hopefully at least. I want to. Here's what this is what I wish is, and I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do full screen for this. Okay. Enter full screen, and then that'll be a lot easier to see you, and then it'll have a better shot. It's coming. There you go. There we go. But I would say I appreciated you checking up on me. I appreciated Jason and Homer and then Angela and all the people that did check up on me. It was a Facebook screw up, and hopefully it's done. Hopefully it's done, and I don't have anything to worry about. I'm hoping so. That's the best I can do is that. And like I said, I don't know who are the Nazis, the Facebook Nazis that or the people that turned on the Facebook Nazis towards me, but whatever. I mean, come on. That's just,
you're the number one. You're like the number one. There's only one and only captain. You're it.
I appreciate that. I do, and I'm not trying to be, like super egotistical about it, but I mean, come on, man. It's me. It's me.
Right.
Oh, I'm not getting a good shot of you because I can't hold the camera correctly.
Oh Lord. It's okay.
Maybe okay, is that better? It's like because there's a delay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a delay, so when I see what the camera looks like, then I have to wait like 10 seconds to see what the hell I'm actually looking at.
Oh, good Lord.
So, but again, now what do you? And again, thank you for thinking about me, and thank you for wanting to make sure that I was okay. That means the world to me, and I do appreciate all the folks that were out there doing that. But thank you, honey. And as I tell people, if you don't hear from me, and you have my phone number, and if I had, like I said, you came in on the live, so I was covered by not having to give you the call because I saw you, and then I had a chance to explain. But trust me, I was getting back with everybody that was saying, "Hey, are you okay?"
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't hear from, if you contact me, and you don't hear from me within 3 days, then check with somebody.
All right.
Then check with somebody, and hopefully you won't have bad news. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
But any I said other than now look at I said folks, look at that hair. That is awesome. That is awesome. I am definitely digging the design. Oh, look at that smile too. My goodness. Definitely rate her at China at her finest. Now, have you picked out your garb already?
Right now, I'm in the process of doing that. I was looking at some of the wrestling scenes that with China, she had on like a biker vest, and I gotta find it. Unfortunately, I gotta find it either on. I checked all the Harley shops. They wanted an arm, a leg, and half a head for them, but I checked on eBay. I checked on Amazon. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out which one would be better. And also I'm looking at probably with a pair of black jeans with it and some black boots. When I get the vest, I needed to get some patches. I need like some patches to put on to get me to just like that bad girl look, well, the Raider look, also with a little, also sweet, but you get on my bad side, I could be a bad girl also.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could be a bad.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm probably the only one that does go to the gym also, and this is why I was doing this the last time.
Whoa! Put away those guns, baby.
I know.
Put away those guns.
Well, I can't help it.
You got a concealed carry for that?
No.
Okay, well, you got a concealed carry, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay. That's like I said. I just wanted to look like the original Ninth Wonder of the world. I wanted to be the Ninth Wonder of the Raiders.
Well, you're looking good, honey, and we definitely appreciate you. And I appreciate you calling in and at least trying to work on Skype. I do not know why. Gosh darn it. I don't know why. I'm going to try to figure out why the NDI source won't show up as a camera. That I don't know.
Okay.
Because I got you in as NDI source, but it doesn't show you as a camera. So I'm gonna try to work on it. Maybe the next time I won't have to like use this damn moving the camera and looking like the what is it, the picture. Oh my god, I said it today on Muddle Show and now I can't remember it, with the guys with the video camera in the woods and they're scared and they're getting killed and
I know where you're talking.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this
yeah,
one.
I don't want this to look like that because you're too pretty not to be shown where you're zooming in out of focus. That's just dumb. So
I understand. I understand, honey.
well, you take care. Thank you for calling in, and at least we tried it. I still got to work out the bugs on that, but at least the one good thing is we can at least hear you very well. The Skype is good voice. You get by the way, baby, you give good voice. I'm just saying.
Right, thank you. Right, thank you, honey.
You go ooh. Now see, I gotta think about that one later on as well. Don't tell hubby.
No.
Don't tell hubby.
Oh no. One question. How's Jason Witten doing? I haven't watched so much of what's going on with the Raiders and all. I haven't watched because I've been so busy with work, and also I went down to Fort Hood and got my hair done and did a little shopping. But I just want to see what's going on with Jason Witten. I mean, is he doing okay? Is he going along with? Is he getting along with his new team? Or what's going on?
Okay, I haven't heard anything bad. Ooh, I got a thumbs down. Ooh, I wonder what happened on that. But I haven't heard anything bad about Jason Witten. So as far as I know, everything's okay. But so I will try to get back with you on that. But I haven't heard anything bad. So the old expression of no news is good news in that respect, I'm sure.
Mike is asking, am I safe from the hurricanes? Okay, yes, I am. Everybody knows Laura decided to rear her ugly head over in the Texas-Louisiana border. So keep our friends and family in your prayers. But I'm all the way up in North Texas. I live outside of Dallas, outside of Fort Worth in the Cleburne area. So me and hubby are safe. My hubby and Raider at Dakota are all safe. So we're basically on the dry side, but let's keep an eye out. I think Laura and Harvey, not Laura and Harvey, but Katrina and Harvey, they got family members coming in all the way from Africa because there's like 2 or 3 more systems getting ready to hit from Houston to all the way to Florida. They said there's to the folks in Texas and Louisiana that got drenched by some big rain. I heard there was like 5 people in Louisiana that were killed. My biggest thing is right now, if you see what's going on, if that thing is if a hurricane is about as big as the state of Texas, you need to evacuate now. Cut the bullshit. And sorry for saying it. Cut the bullshit. Evacuate. That's like you see in like if it's a big tornado that's coming up. Cut the bullshit. Do it now because first responders, please, they cannot come get you because you want to be that jackass that wants to stay.
Yep. Assuredly, I agree. And I popped onto my screen here as well because I wanted to make sure. And yeah, I'm glad that Mike was asking about that, and I got on the large screen. So you're off camera right now, honey. I just want to let you know you don't have to flex no more. I want you to save, I want you to save your guns for the next time that we have coming on because I want to make sure that we're getting ready to go on this. And thank you again for calling in Skype. Lots of love to Raider. It is Raider at China it is Raider at China, right?
It's Raider at China, yes. Dear.
That's I thought so because I was going to say Raider China is more masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to say, but here's the other thing. Now, Becky is Velvet Raider though.
I thought hers was Velvet Pirate.
Or sorry, Velvet Pirate. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's better. I was like, yeah, but it's Raider at China, so I did have that right.
Right.
And I can't wait until we all come in for an event sometime. That's a nice gallery picture. Oh, I missed it. Gosh darn it. The picture we had from China was a great picture. It said gallery picture, and it showed her. Up there she goes. Steve, if you're still around, hopefully you can call back. I would flag you. Otherwise, you got 4 minutes because it's at 11:30. I'm gonna pop on off the. I'm actually gonna do this again. We'll try it again. There we go. We got the outro music going on. Hopefully we'll hear from Steve before the hours. Oh, there it is. There we go. Steve, how you doing, brother? What's going on with you, man? Steve, are you there?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
I am. How are you doing, Captain?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just enjoying. Just got done from work just a couple minutes ago, and I just want to say, hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah. And how are you doing? That's the big question.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, Captain. Yeah, I'm up here about 75 miles away from the coast. We didn't get any winds. Of course, you feel good that you didn't get the storm, but you feel terrible that somebody else got the storm because, this is a 9-foot wave that came in, and I think it was already 2 feet up already. It was high tide, and Lake Charles got hit bad with about 9 feet of water. And it came all the way in from Cameron, I think is right on the coast. So it's Calcasieu Parish and Cameron. But it's, your heart and prayers go out to anybody that's affected by this because you know how it is, Captain, being down in Florida.
Yeah, I do. And like I said, I want to make sure that Mike Sarah was asking if China was okay from the hurricanes. We're obviously worried about you as well. We're glad that you're okay from the hurricanes. But again, we're always want to make sure that the people that are watching the show, excuse me, are okay. And we're happy to hear from that again. And I'm sorry that there was an issue with my Facebook earlier. Hopefully it's been resolved again. Hopefully I won't have to worry about that. And I was talking with Sheila, aka Raider at China. She was worried about me. A couple other people were worried about me, and I appreciate them reaching out. Steve, I will tell you this. I swear, before I ever unfriend you, okay, the likelihood of that is infinitesimally small. Okay.
Same here, Captain.
Okay.
Same here.
The likelihood is infinitesimally small. If I was to ever do that, I would contact you beforehand, though, and tell you why. Or say, hey, let's talk about this before I would unfriend somebody like that. So don't worry about it. But I appreciate you worrying about me.
Yeah, no problem. I feel the same way about you, Captain. I echo what you just said, but I thought maybe you eloped and went down to Mexico or something, or took a little mini vacation. But I was concerned and everything because you were there and then you weren't there, and like we all did. We're all thinking, I hope he's okay because you don't want to think the worst, but then you think, well, maybe something did happen. So that's we're all interconnected and everything. It's not just, as you know, Captain. It's not just something we do during football season. This is year round, and we're truly, 99% of the people we truly do care, do care about everything. So it's a family.
And Homer's mad at me because I forgot. I thought Austin was well up north. I didn't deliberately forget you, Homer. I swear. Austin is up north, isn't it?
It's due west or northwest, and San Antonio is due west.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I didn't care about Homer in Austin. Is that I know where it's located in the state of Texas. It's inland. So Homer, I'm very glad that you are okay. I'm glad that Asylum is okay in Kansas. I'm glad that Mike Sarah is okay in Missouri. Okay. I'm glad that everybody that I know from here is okay. And Mike Sarah's glad that you're okay too. And we're glad that Steve's okay, but Steve is more coastal. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm about 75 miles from the coast, and I'm lucky where I live. I don't live near creeks, but I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I echo those sentiments out to everybody that's in Texas and Louisiana and up in Arkansas and everywhere. But I just wanted to tell you a real quick story. It's going to be real quick. When Hurricane Ike came here, I was going up to Kansas City for the football game. I was taking a Greyhound bus. You know how it is. Sometimes those are the leisure buses where it takes 16 hours up and 16 hours back. And I told my sister, I said, I feel really bad about this hurricane coming in because I want to be close to you all. And she said, Steve, if I were you, I'd be getting out of town too. So I got on the Greyhound bus. They shut down the bus terminal in Houston, drove up to Dallas. The winds were about 50-something miles an hour. It hit about 2 o'clock in the morning and went right up 45. And there was the winds came out of the north, I think it was the northeast, at about 175 miles an hour. And then, as you know, Captain, being down in Florida and everything, then there was the calm, and then the back of the wall hit.
Yeah, it's
my
that
parents
backside.
had an 80. Yeah. Exactly. It just from the complete opposite direction. But anyway, so my parents had an 80-foot, 136-year-old oak pine tree that was the tallest on the lot. Was outside my old bedroom. It fell across the street, thank God, instead of falling on the house. But we were out of electricity, as you know this. It all depends on where you're at on the grid. We were out of electricity for 6 weeks based on the part of the grid we were at. But I know you guys are hit, and my thoughts and prayers go to the people in the Beaumont, Lake Charles area. They've been hit by Rita, Katrina, all these hurricanes. They've been right in the middle of the crosshairs. And it just breaks my heart knowing what these people are going through. But I know we're going to come back. It's just, you hate to see people suffer, and you don't want it to happen to anybody, as you know.
Right. And I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. And trust me, there are some real people that I would really think about, but I don't wish it upon them. But I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that China's okay. I'm glad that Raider Homer is okay in Austin. Okay.
I know, because you know it's amazing. When Hurricane Ike went through here, it was pretty bad. When I was at the game up in Kansas City, the winds on Sunday, which was the day after it came in through Houston, it was almost a direct hit to Galveston. Mm-hmm. Anyway, at the football game, for the Chiefs Raiders game, the winds were still 50, 60 miles an hour, and it went all the way up to Cincinnati. It's amazing how big, 500 miles across. It just blows my mind thinking how big of a system this was.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're okay, Steve. And I said I allowed Sheila to come in after 11, and I saw that you were calling, and I didn't want to not put you on, but we're glad that you stopped by for the show as well, and we're glad you're okay.
Thank you so much. I just want to tell everybody, you all are. I know I say this, but I really truly mean this. We all depend on each other because, we're a family, and I just want to welcome China and her family to the Raider Nation. Now, based on what she's been seeing and hearing, this is how we are. It truly is a brother and sisterhood. We all love each other, and I think very highly of each and every one of you, and I'm just so damn glad to know you all. And God bless and have a wonderful night and good health to everybody.
Good health to you as well, Steve. Thanks for calling in, brother, and thanks for checking in.
You take care, and good health to you, Captain. You too. God bless. Bye.
All right. God bless. And that's good hearing from Steve. And that's definitely my last call of the night. Okay. And now when I do my outro, and again, Homer, maybe we can work on this since you're still here. I put in just a whole scene that was just for the NDI. And you can see that the NDI was coming in, but it wasn't coming in as a picture. You can hear it, but you couldn't see it, and I don't know why it's happening. So maybe I'll look at it. Maybe there's a thing on in YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I guess I can look. But if there's something that I'm not doing wrong, because I wanted to show you. I swear it wasn't me. It wasn't me. The Shaggy Captain Jack. So that's the way it is. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We will be here Sunday for the Ask Captain Jack show. Homer will be here, I'm hoping, as long as he stays clear of the hurricane. Several. And hopefully I'll be okay from the hurricanes. I haven't seen what the latest tracks are. But I'm trying to stay safe as well. Thanks to everybody for being here. We'll see everybody hopefully Sunday, and then Homer. Hopefully, if you want to figure out why I don't get that NDI picture, it's perplexing. It's perplexing. Mike, Sarah, Asylum, Steve, Vicky Ginn, or Vicky Ginn. Who else?